Hi everybody, welcome on my channel. Today my guests are designers from Age of Rome. Hi guys.
Hi guys. Hello.
On start, I want to gratulate because your campaign is going really well. Are you happy because of that?
Well, to tell you the truth, we're very happy. Yeah, we're very happy about it.
Because it's our first attempt, and people had showed that they trust us. So the community is getting bigger day after day. As first creators, we will try our best. We have made some mistakes on the first day, but we have fixed it. But we are happy.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, mistakes happen all the time. So we want to ask sorry for all the people that have seen that mistakes. But as you know, when you are making something for the first time, this is
we have fixed that in the first hour, first half hour. So we are very happy.
We're very happy. We thank you all for joining our community.
And that you are supporters.
And we're waiting even more people to join on Discord or on the campaign or on our BGG page. We really like to talk with people about the game and other stuff. Why not?
Yeah, your campaign looks really good. And yeah, mistakes, everybody made mistakes. Especially if it's your first time. So yeah, it's normal. But your first game is really great. And I want to ask you, how did you get the idea of this game?
Well, okay. Let me say a few things about that because I want to explain to your audience that there's a man behind that idea. And yes, no, that's not me. That's Vangelis. He had the main idea about the rotating board. Okay, I put some things also in the game.
Not some.
Okay,
let's be fair.
But you can hear from Vangelis how he got the first idea.
We had that idea many years ago, let's say 7 maybe, for the rotating board. And we wanted something different for the players to manage, because every time that something comes in front of you, gives you some opportunities that you need to manage and let's say
to take income, to take
to put your
positive
workers,
actions and all this stuff.
And not only the good stuff, but also the bad stuff. So we will try to think something how to get over this, and I have find the idea of something that will be rotate, and that came the rotating board.
Starting with that, we built a mechanism on that. We divided the main board in 4 provinces, and we thought that it would be cool every player to go around. So because it was more easier to rotate the board and not the players, of course, we came up with the idea of the rotating board.
Yeah, I imagine that the players stand up from the chairs and go around the table.
Kids play that when we're over.
It's like music chairs, the game, if you know. Everybody goes round and round. No, that's my chair. No, that's my place. No, that. No. So we didn't want that, of course. And
yeah, that was a great idea.
With the rotating board, I would like to say that we had a great help from our developer, George Dimitriou. He is a master of that things. He is like a carpenter, like a constructor, I may say. And he created that with only giving him the starting idea. He created that in 3 parts, which is magnificent. It's so simple and so straight, the idea and all the feeling that we wanted the board to have.
Okay, so but what was your inspiration to make this game?
What was
the inspiration? Well, okay, we play a lot of Euro games, of course.
We like worker placement games, and all that.
We like strategic games. We like games that have different opportunities to earn points. And we also really much like history, and I also love Shakespeare. So we had the idea that we thought it would be cool to create a game which started after the game of Caesar. And we implemented those things in the ancient Roman age, trying to make it as more, not historically correct, but because we wanted it to be fun, we took some historical elements. So the main inspiration was Caesar and his death for the theme. And for the mechanics, the main inspiration was the rotating board. I don't think we had, did we thought of another game about the rotating board? I don't know.
No specific game,
yeah.
Just all the Euro games that we have in our minds.
I might say that we had, let's say, chess in our minds. We wanted to take strategic moves when you're playing.
Something like that.
Not exactly chess. So there is not really a game that could reflect Age of Rome.
Okay, sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
So one question from our viewers, have you ever been in Rome?
Yes, I have been in Rome one time, about 6 hours. It was a tour. It was a tour. I have stopped. I have seen all the Agora, the Forum there, the Colosseum, and then back on the bus.
So guys, imagine if he had been there more days, what would he have created? Only 6 hours and he created Age of Rome.
No, we created Age of Rome. We can stop that.
Okay. Yeah.
Good recommendation for Rome. Yeah, we can go there and maybe we have idea for any board games too.
Yes.
So what was your inspiration to make mechanics in this game? Because it's a lot of different mechanics. It's not only rotate board, but few more.
Yes, we wanted every player to manage something that is in front of him. And we want, let's say, to test him his ability
to govern
his ability.
A different area in every round.
And he can build something, he can place his workers, and after that, he can pass all over that in another player and get something else. So every round, someone must focus on the, everything that is in front of him. And that was the main idea.
That was the main idea, and it gave us a lot of inspiration to create all that other mechanisms. For example, the scheme mechanism, it wouldn't be invented without the action of the rotating board, because the core idea of the scheme actions is the rotating board. I'm sending one of my people there to create a scheme, you know, possibly talking to the forum, saying bad things about me. And when I go to that place, all this action is taking place, making me less glorious, because people have been taught to do that on me. So that was the main idea to let's say reflect a lot of aspects of the Roman Empire. For example, voting. Voting is another mechanic where you are placing votes on top of each other, because of course I don't know if people know that, but ancient Rome was the first, I believe, empire that started the voting system. And even now, there is a kind of similarities to the voting system in America, for example, in the US, with the Roman Empire voting system. And we wanted all these things of the Roman Empire that made the Roman Empire great to implement them in our game. So that's why we have a lot of aspects. We have trade, we have voting, we have military,
yes, religion,
where there's farming, yeah, and a lot of things that an empire has to, an emperor, I'm sorry, has to build in his empire to make it stronger. religion, for example. Yeah. Who wouldn't want to build a pantheon? That's a very classic Roman building.
Yeah, I saw a lot of inspiration because of Roman Empire, not only voting, but the negative interaction, for example. Everybody knows that in Roman Empire, everybody was traitor and conspirate from anybody. So we can like saw it in game too.
It was like a sport in ancient Rome to backstab someone.
Oh, I don't know what to do now. Oh, let's backstab someone. Okay, why not? Yeah. So it's like the beginning of our Kickstarter video. Those of you that we haven't seen it, it's a great video. By the way, go and see it. It's the let's say the really known phrase of Caesar et tu brute. So okay, we know how this ended. So we wanted to have something to show that aspect of Rome also.
Yeah, because it's not a lot of games, Euro games, with negative interaction. So it's great that you made that. But this is not a main action in this game, true?
No. Yeah, that's not the main action. That's not. Let's say, okay, I will reveal this. I believe. That's my own belief, though. People may tell their opinions. I would really like to hear them. I believe that scheming, it's not the strongest action on the game. I really believe that you can do other, because there is a lot of interaction in the game. When you're voting, you're also casting away votes of your opponents. When you are attacking in the military, you're also making your opponents losing some points because it's an area majority game, so it might give you more points. So, okay, scheming will give you some benefits, will give you sometimes a bonus. You can play a lot of actions with that, a double action example, specific. But I believe you have to really, really think about the timing of scheming. If you start playing your schemes early, you might conclude the game with a negative attitude because all other players will attack you. I don't know, can we explain, Pavel, how the scheme works? So you have to pay something in order to activate a scheme. We call them feud markers, but these feud markers are not infinite. They will end really shortly if you keep attacking other players. And when you don't have feud markers and you cannot attack other players, they have it because for every attack you make, you give them one feud marker, and you're getting them more angry, let's say.
Yeah,
so they can attack you, but you cannot attack them. So there has to be a balance when you take the scheme action.
Yes, but when you use these markers, you can activate your bonus. So if you start early to spend these markers, you can get more bonus because of your action in a later game.
That's right. That's right. But for example, if you take an action to build a temple, to build a pantheon, the others might attack you and destroy your pantheon. On the other hand, if I have my feud markers all placed on my board, nobody can attack me, and I can easily build my pantheon without no one to
disturb me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so but it's everything about decisions.
Yeah, but when you didn't spend it, you haven't bonus. So it's like you said, you have to really play this game and focus on this what's happened on board, because it's depend on what's going on in this rotate board and what will you get.
What will come to you? Yes, what will come to you? You have to think. You have to balance that thought. What is the best move for you to do? To scheme, maybe to build your pantheon, to go to the Colosseum, let's say, or whatever. Mm-hmm.
Because you have a specific number of actions in every round, according to the meeples you have, the followers you have. So would it be best for you to take an action to scheme, or would it be best for you to take an action to the farming building and then some denarii? Because if you build a building on the next round, you will be granted more points. It's let's say a 50-50 action. I will take the scheme action to earn a bonus, but I will take the farming action to earn more money and build and be more and be in front in the glory track.
Yes. Remember that you can win if you don't have any bonus at all. It's
true.
Yeah, that has happened. Yeah.
One question, because in game you use buildings like we spoke right now, but why you made it transparent? What was the idea with that?
Okay, how did that idea came in our minds?
Some friends told us that we have a great map there, and if we have transparent tiles with beautiful illustration, then our map will not will not spoil the illustration. Mm-hmm. If you put a transparent tile with the building that fits over it, so you can upgrade your map, your province, without losing all the beauty. Let's say we wanted something not only for the fun of the game to play, let's say, but to look at it and say, wow, it's beautiful, let's say, something like that.
I saw that you have one example from game behind you. Can you show the board?
Yeah.
Because it's really beautiful and maybe not everybody saw it.
Yes,
saw it.
We have it here, the game.
We have the provinces board here, so let's show it to people.
Because it's my laptop, I can't turn it. So
okay.
Let's say something like.
As you can see, there is a lot of detail on it, and because of that, we want to thank our illustrator, Evan Scale. He is a great comic illustrator. He joined our team gladly because he's kind of a friend. Yeah, of course. He's our friend, first of all, and our illustrator. And when we told him about the game, he was very excited and he wanted really to help and to dive into the Roman Empire. Yeah. So he made a really good job.
It's his first board game also.
Yeah, it's his first board game also. Yeah, let's say that. But as you can see, he even tried to give a different aspect in every board, in every province, because Italy is different, Africa is different. It has the sand and all this stuff. Spain is different, has all the mountains there and all the stuff. France is also different. It's more. It has more
trees and
forests. So he wanted to make it as much detail as he could.
So we wouldn't spoil that. So the transparent tiles fits over the map and makes another map, a new map, let's say,
like a 3D building. Placing one, then the other on top of it, then the other. And you know that this building is stronger because it's higher and because it has a very bigger illustration than the first one.
And for example, every illustration fits on the map.
Yeah, and the board is really amazing.
Yeah. Is it okay if I give an example to the people that
of course.
are watching us? Yeah. So just a moment there. Let me show you, for example,
the tower,
the military buildings. Here. So you will be starting building a military building with this one, this style. But it's just a tower. Yeah. But if you put another tile on top of it, you are going to have a fortress built by 4 towers. And again, if you build a castle, you're going to have an even bigger one.
Yeah.
So that was the whole idea, to not only to upgrade the buildings, but to see them upgraded on the map, to getting even bigger and even stronger.
Yeah, that was again great idea, because like you said, you can see how the the buildings are much bigger in the 3 level than in 1 level. So it's, looks really, really great. So yeah, a lot of good ideas in this game, really.
Yeah, thank you very much. To tell you the truth, there's also a practical reason for that also, because it was really fiddling to take the tile, to put the first tile and then take it and place the second one. And we wanted to avoid the fiddling in that game. We wanted to be a really fast and fun game when you played it. We didn't want to stall you in any way, taking actions that you don't have to make, that nobody wants to take when they are playing a game. I want to think about my strategy, make my moves even stronger, not how to take off a tile and put another tile. So it was like an immediate effect for us to go straight to that idea, to put them on top of, okay, you're finished. Second, third, just like that. Not to say that it's really good to hear them do this.
The sound.
So I just like it. I don't know what other people say. I just love it.
So what do you think? What is the stronger point of this game?
The stronger point? We think it's the rotation of the board, the strongest point. Because it's something different, something that in our point of view, we didn't have find it in.
Yeah, we haven't played a game that will push you to change strategy in every round.
We don't know, of course, all the games, but as much as we know, we couldn't find something like that in another game.
For example, I want to play military, so I start building military buildings, but those buildings are going to my opponents in the next round. So, and I will take something that it's totally different. I have to play trade. So my strategy has to keep changing in order to go for the best winning points.
Yeah,
that's the basic idea. We believe that's the stronger part of the game. Yes.
Yeah, like we spoke before, it's a little luck what you get in next round, because you have to change your idea and your plan because of the situation
right,
you get on your board.
You are really right, because you don't know how not only what province you're taking, but you don't know the turning order also. You don't know if you're going to play first, second, or fourth, and you don't know if it's going to be clockwise or anti-clockwise. So there's a little bit of luck to make the game more unpredictable, let's say.
You know what comes next, but not after that.
Yeah. To tell you the truth, I keep thinking a lot when I play Euro games. Okay, that irritates Vangelis. He's really right. He's always saying me, Adonis, please, come on, play. Come on. The time has passed. We have to go to bed. It's already 12 o'clock. So please. I know it's the last round, but you don't have to win all the games. Just play. So he's right about that. And I really heard him when he told me that he didn't want people to go in a long term and keep thinking, what am I going to do now? Is this or this? So the game runs smoothly, runs really fast. It gives you potential moves, a lot of thinking, don't get me wrong. But because you don't have to think all of your strategy from the first round to the 9th round, you only have to think now. What can I do now? What's the best for me to do now? So I have 5 options. Okay, what's the best? I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. And the next round, I'm going to take that part. So I will create something here, a small idea. But that idea might change on the next round because some of your rival players might have changed your plans. I'm going to take the medal, for example. There are some medals in the game that you can win them when you build a level 3 building. So I will take the farming medal. I'm going to be a good farmer. I'm going to earn more money from my farming buildings. But Vangelis is playing first this round. He takes the medal. So I have to go on another field to try to win a medal or to make a combo.
No, yes.
I have to take cards, for example, to play cards to get effects from that. And all this keeps changing in every round, and we think it's really interesting. It's really it's something.
It's something fresh.
Gives
unique,
something unique. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Tell me, how long do you test this game, and how many persons test it?
Yes, we have tested many phases because the game was not started in this way that you have seen.
Yeah.
We have tested, let's say, about 1.5 years. The basic testers were about 15 to 20, but we have made blind testing also after that. In the third phase of testing, we have 3 phases.
A lot of blind testing with people that didn't know the game at all. That's really important to everyone that hears us, because sometimes when you know the rules, when your friends know the rules, when people have played the game many times, they cannot see things that are in front of their eyes. So you have to give the game to, let's say, a new group that hasn't played it at all, with some rules, some basic rules, at least, not all the rule book from the beginning, but some basic rules that will give them an idea about the game, and they have to try it. And from there, you are taking some new conclusions and very, very important feedback. And still now, if you can see, people can see on the Discord server that we continuously we're speaking about changes and about, because the game is free on TTS. I want to say that whoever wants to try it, he can enter the TTS on the workshop, find Age of Rome.
You can answer every question that.
Of course, and every question. The rulebook is there in our page and a Kickstarter page also.
We have tested all the moves, but we are here to answer everyone's suggestions.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So it's something that's always ongoing. And to tell you the truth, there are some good ideas out there that we are starting already to be thinking about some, I don't know, expansion maybe?
Yes.
We'll see.
Oh,
it's a little bit soon.
It's a little bit soon.
So when we can expect the expansion?
Let's finish this our first campaign, and we will see about the expansion. It's a little bit soon.
But we believe it's a really cool idea, the rotating board and all this mechanism. It will give us even more in the future.
We can build in the rotating board more strategies, more mechanics, and all that.
Because when I played this game, I thought that it's a lot of possibilities to make an expansion to this game, and I hope that you will do that.
Yes, we have many ideas in the back of our head, but let's focus on this right now.
Okay, I have second question because of viewers. What was the youngest person which one test your game?
It was Konstantinos, and he was 13 years old.
Oh. 12, 13, yeah.
13, yes, because when we have started, it was 12, now he's 14.
Now he's 14. 2 years after. So, and we have to say that he loved the game. He because he's a really fan of board games,
and a competitive player.
There were many times in our playing group that he was always asking his dad, "Oh, Dad, please come on! I want to play Age of Rome, not Scythe again, not this, not that." Because because we are friends, he also liked it. Let's say that. But younger players want something fast because it goes really smoothly. They don't want to keep thinking all this stuff. So Konstantinos had that feeling that he could play it easily. He was creating some great combos with the cards, for example.
He would like the cards, the drafting, and
he was creating the Pantheon. He was. There are a lot of stuff for young people to
have fun
to easily achieve.
And we have to say that the rules of this game are really simple. This is Euro game which one have simple rules, but it's not easy to to play, because you have a lot of strategy, you have a lot of different things. But yeah, like I said, rules are easy, but win is not really that easy.
Yes. You can learn the game very easy, but
in the third round, you know about everything.
But if you want to, let's say,
you have to play.
If you want to master it, you have
4 games to master it. Yeah,
you have to focus on that.
And that's really cool, because there's people that keep asking us on the Discord about things like, oh, that player always wins because he has that character, but I don't want to ruin the fun. Yeah, and tell them, no, you also have a strategy with that character, but I'm not gonna reveal that. You have to work it yourself. So not to say that there are the characters are asymmetrical. So and you choose one by luck at the beginning of the game. So you have to go along with that character. You have to build him if you want to play to take some strategical moves in specific.
You can win the medals. You can
or you can uncover his bonuses, for example, to make him stronger in another aspect of the game.
Yes.
Yeah, but in the game you have 4 characters, but there is not a lot of difference between them.
Okay, there are 2 main asymmetries on the characters. That's because we didn't want them to be very, very, very difficult to understand. For example, if I have played one character, I have learned most of his moves. We want it to be easy for the players to take another character on the next round, because in many games you see that people keep staying with one character. There are 5 or 6 or maybe even more characters, and people have learned only one and have played only this character. We didn't want that to happen, so we created characters in a way that where they have asymmetrical powers, they can do something different, but they also can, as the game goes on, they can gain the power that other characters have. So if I like to play trade and I get a character that is better in military, don't think that I cannot activate his trade bonuses. There is an action when I scheme that will reveal that bonus, and I can play with that. So that's also something that I have to think when I play. Do I want to create a scheme in order to be better in trade because that will help my strategy? Or do I want to stay with that bonus covered and play in some other aspect?
And let's say maybe there are not only 4 characters. I'm just saying. The campaign is not over.
Okay. Interesting point. So what we can expect next during the campaign? What you prepare for the bakers?
We have some prizes.
There are some stretch goals that we are trying to reveal. We want the help from the backers.
For sure, we will upgrade the game. And some other surprises, maybe some cards. I'm just saying, or let's say about the characters, something. We will see. I don't want to.
I will just say to stay tuned, and I believe we can make it. We can reward every backer, and we want that because it's our first game. We didn't want to make it cheap at all. We wanted to make it to give the best quality we could. But as you know, as all of you know, that cost us some money, and we have to make some money to pay for all these quality and luxurious components. We already have unlocked some printed wooden meeples, some soldiers there, if you have seen the campaign, and some followers, Roman followers. And there are also some other things we want to make. That will cost us a lot of money, but we believe we can make this happen. And we want to make this happen because it would be really a pity to have such a good game, my belief, our belief with Vangelis, and not to give it a try to make it as best, as better as you could.
Because we are also gamers, yes. We want something to be in our table that it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can say only that the quality of game is really good, and I hope it will be much better when you print it.
And you only got the prototype.
Correct. It's only prototype, and the prototype looks really
much
great.
More improvements in that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm waiting for this printed maples because they look really great on the campaign.
On the video, yes.
So one question from me: did you have any offered from Polish publisher to make Polish version of Age of Rome?
Well, I have to take the key and lock my mouth that because
our good friends from our licensing agency, Maple on Board Vanguard, are on talks every day with many publishers. So we're waiting. We expect the best.
The game is really having a great impact on licenses around the world. Many people have asked us. We're not allowed to say anything because you understand that there's some deals that cannot disclose their disclosure now. But I am really positive because we are doing a great job. We have recently managed to have a deal with our German friends, Stroman Games, which is one of the biggest companies in Europe. Also Simon Asia,
and
Pacific Asia.
Our good friends in Hungary, Game Club.
Yeah, those beautiful people from Game Club. So we really believe that there will be, we will find common ground with other publishers also, because the game has a lot of potential, and we keep hearing that from a lot. So
let's be patient.
Let's wait. Let's wait a little, but.
So
we are really positive on this. We are really positive.
Okay, so we can believe that maybe some publishers are talking about the Polish version of this game, but you can tell that.
Yes.
Okay, I believe we can say that. That's 100% sure. Yeah, we can say that.
Okay, good. That is good. Okay, question maybe a little different. What is your favorite board game?
That's hard question.
Yes, a different question.
Can I select two?
Yes, you can.
It has to be one.
You can select two.
Okay, I will tell you two. I really love a Euro game called Abomination, The Hair of Frankenstein.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of you know it, but I find it quite dark. The theme, I like the speeches. Or the event happening at the beginning with this creature coming to tell you something good or something bad, and you don't know what this is. It reminds me kind of a Sherlock games, if you have played it, that you have to solve a mystery, but then it gets you into a really fast thinking way that you have to choose. Am I going to collect bones, or am I going to collect blood, or am I going to, because you have to build the game. For those that you haven't played it, it's about creating a monster like Frankenstein. So you have to start by building the bones first. You have to build the flesh over the bone, and then you have to turn the switch to give him electricity to make him alive. And that's the whole aspect of the game. But you have a character, and you have to build that character in a way. So yeah, I love that game. I have said a lot, sorry. And I will stop. I will not say my second one.
Okay.
My time is over.
No, now second one. Wait. Second one.
My second one?
Yeah.
Okay. So my second one is Wingspan, which I found the theme fantastic. Yeah. really different from Abomination, but that's me.
Little different.
Yeah, so different. But I like the building engine mechanism that it has, and that eggs are really cute.
And for me, I have many of them, and they're totally different between them. Let's say I have Risk and Hero Quest. When I was a child, I was always playing Risk and Hero Quest. After that, I really like Dominion and Discworld. And now I'm playing Set. Do you know Set with the cards? I like that strategic game a lot. Wingspan, of course. I can't choose.
That's more than two, Vageli.
Sorry,
it's stop here.
It's two for every part of my life. When I was a kid, two. When I was older.
To tell you the truth, we keep playing a lot of games because we have a play group here in Greece, in Ioannina, Greece. It's our hometown. And one of our friends has a local store here with board games. And also another friend, he's a collector. So we have, let's say, about 50 or 60 games in ourselves right now that we want to try. So we try playing always something new. The last one we played was War of Whispers. War of Whispers, guys. A cool game.
Yeah.
I didn't love it, but it's okay.
it was okay. I have fun.
Do you plan to be on SN in this year?
We want to come there very much.
There's a 99%.
I think it's 100%.
We could be there. Yeah. Because we have a lot of friends in Germany, a lot of our friends, of our Greek friends, and
now through the campaign we have met a lot of people. So we want everyone to meet in person there.
Yeah.
I hope so that you will be there, because I will be there for sure this year.
Oh, that's really nice.
That's another reason to meet.
That's another reason to meet in person. Yeah. And everyone who can be there, we will be waiting, guys. It's a fact, I believe. It's a fact. We haven't planned anything yet, but we believe if everything goes well, let's say we will be there.
Good to know it. I will inform everybody if you will be there and where exactly, because it's a big hall. So yeah, sometimes it's difficult to find somebody there.
Of course.
Okay.
Tell me, what was the most difficult in your game to create? The rule book, the board, or
the rule book? It's really difficult, I think, and you start with a rule book and you will finish with a rule book. It's something that it has its own life. I don't know. It's really.
How many versions have we already written?
It's now 2.7.
2.7, which means we have probably, because we started from version 0.
0.1.
0.1. Yeah, that's probably about, let's say 20 versions of rulebook right now. And there are some mistakes that we're trying to fix now, but of course we cannot do it during the campaign. So we keep notes from people. We thank you to many people that have showed us mistakes on the rulebook. It's really helpful, guys. Please, if someone has seen something, or he likes to read rulebooks, we really need your help. Because as I said before, we have seen the rulebook so many times that simple mistakes slip from our eyes. We cannot see them. We are just passing the pages and okay, that's fine. But there's a little mistake there and we cannot see it now. So we really need your help on that.
I think that is really difficult to put on paper this what you have in mind. For you, it's it's normal, you know how to play this game, but it's difficult to describe people how to do that.
Exactly, Pavel. That's the hardest part, because you think it's easy because you know it. So sometimes when I try to explain the game, for example, to my sister, I would tell her, but why don't you understand? It's so easy. And she keep telling me, Adonis, I'm sorry, but I don't know anything about the game. You know everything. So please explain it to me. it's the same feeling you have with when you're writing the rule book. So you have to say things as simply as you can, because there is all in your head, but not on the other people's head.
Yes,
Yeah, exactly. Tell me when the bakers can expect their copy. When the first baker will receive the copy of game.
It's a little bit difficult question to answer, because with all that happens with war, the COVID and all that, always there's a problem. But because we are cooperating with experienced people on the industry,
we have some strong partners.
Yes,
we have some really great experience on the manufacturers also that we're talking, and the people that were going to help us with the fulfillment.
We believe that we will be in time, and on the first quarter of the 2023, the game will be in the hands of all backers.
Next March, probably, we think it's going to come to the hands of the backers.
We will fight for
forever sooner.
Forever sooner. But we can't promise.
The plan is to finalize our production the next month, because there are some things that have to be decided yet on the terms of production, of course, not on the design, or maybe the design. I don't know. We keep hearing some interesting ideas, which maybe are not really hard to implement at this point. So there is this aspect also. But as long as the manufacturing, we have to finalize production. That will take us about 1 or 2 months, maybe. And we'll also have some late pledges after the campaign.
We think
during that time, we will finish the production.
And we will think that the game will be in the backer's hand.
So if all goes well and we start production about September or October, it's very possible to have the game at the starting of 2023.
Yes.
Okay, so it's soon. It's not. Not
we want it to be as soon as possible. Yeah. But you know how this is about shipping, and how, for example, there are some cargoes that have fallen out of the ships in China. You cannot control these things.
Yeah, true. Did you plan retail version of Age of Rome?
Yeah, we have collaborated with some partners, as we said. So there will be a retail version
also, yes,
in Germany, in Hungary, and in China. Now, and we are still in talks with other collaborators, other partners, other publishers.
There will be 2 versions, yes, the Kickstarter version and a retail version.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them we will choose the Kickstarter version, some of them the retail version. That's not something final yet, but we're planning a retail version also.
So it will be a difference between the retail version and the
version? Yes, because the retail version must be cheaper. Some aspects will be not components. Some aspects, let's say the printed meeples, they will not be printed.
Yeah.
And in the retail version
will be available in the cheaper retail
yes,
version.
The transparent tile would be cardboard. Because the acrylic, it's
the most expensive component of the game, of course. Yeah.
So in retail version, it will be available in retail version 2 layers player board.
Only the main board. The main board, yes. On the player board, no.
I believe we have a very detailed table on our Kickstarter page, or we will have really soon, as we have managed to
finalize that. Yes.
To finalize those things, and that's because some publishers want other versions than others. Yeah. So that's something that we cannot avoid. It's not in our power to control.
Yeah. Okay.
But everyone that watches the game now with all the components, and we are really positive that we can unlock every stretch goal. And there are some fantastic stretch goals, I have to say, along the way. As we are closing to the end, guys, yes, we're closing to the end. I'm not going to reveal how many stretch goals are left there.
We're
But,
in the middle now,
yeah,
but we have
some people start counting them, but I hope we can reveal them all.
Yeah,
Because it would be a pity.
I wish you that, and I wish
Thank you, Pavel.
that you will retail the game during the whole world, because it's a really great game, and I hope that everything will go fine.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you very much for the interview, and
thank you too. We want to thank also our partners. First of all, George Dimitriou, our developer, our graphic designer.
Evan Scale,
our illustrator, our friends in Thessaloniki, Big Board Theory, and of course our agency, Maple on Board Vanguards.
We are very lucky to have those people beside us, because as we told you, we are first timers. We didn't know many things, but they have enlightened us with a lot of information about Kickstarter, and not only.
Yeah, because for sure it was not easy to make the Kickstarter. Yeah, it's hard work to start with.
It needs hard work, but if someone is hearing us and he wants to try it, please try it, guys. It's a wonderful experience. It's something really you will keep thinking about with positive feelings, and of course keep having ideas. From a small idea in Vangelis' head, a really cool game started. So keep thinking, keep doing your stuff, and don't ever lose that energy. We can do anything we want if we try hard, and if we don't, let's say, stop with the first difficulty we found in our way.
Last question. Did you plan a new game?
Oh.
When we start there was not only one idea in our heads. We have many ideas, but let's see how this will be.
Yeah. Okay, I will tell you a little bit. I will be a little bit more specific. Yes, there is a specific idea mumbling in our heads right now, but we haven't let it, let's say, come out, because the campaign is taking a lot of energy right now. But yeah, Pavel, there is I believe, a strong idea in our heads. But
let's say this.
We cannot say anything.
Yes, we have some ideas also. We have some ideas.
So tell me only what kind of game it will be.
That's a little bit difficult because we have only. As we start this game, we only know at the beginning that we want something to rotate and manage. Now we have something also, the core of the idea.
Yeah.
We haven't produced it, let's say, on the table.
We don't know all the mechanics. We're not there yet.
It's very, very soon to tell something.
But we have, let's say, we have the starting idea, like the rotating board.
Something like
we have that idea. I believe Eurogames is earning points, but nothing is for sure yet.
Yes.
But because we love Eurogames, it's possibly we're going that way. We'll see. It's not yet.
So I trust that it will be Eurogame, and it will be much better than Age of Rome.
We'll see. We'll hope that.
Why not? Yeah.
But you know that will be not easy.
No, it's not easy at all, but we love our job, all that. Yeah. Yes, we love all the...
We like to work hard on this, and we like to have, don't see us like that. We are not really friends. We fight all the time. No, that's the worst thing you have said about the game. We're not going to do that. Stop it. Yes.
When Adonis says black, I'm saying white. And every time going...
So there's a lot of fighting ideas. And through this fighting comes something really, really beautiful, I must say. Because we really loved Age of Rome. We keep playing it. Even in a two-player game, we play against each other. Or we played against Cassius, which is the cooperative and the solo mode. because we've seen the mechanics and we keep thinking about them. Maybe, as I told you, we improve them even more on the final cut of the game.
As you think about the game, you're not stopping to design it. So
Yeah.
we have to stop in a point and go further.
Okay, so thank you very much. I hope it will be.
Thank you too.
Thank you very much, Pavel.
I hope it will be possible to meet you again when you will make expansion or next game. So I'm counting on you.
Of course, we're gonna keep in touch. We really want to communicate with other people, to exchange ideas. That's our philosophy. We didn't just make a game to give it to people and go hide in our homes there. We want to talk about games. We want to hear other people's opinions. We are open to suggestions, and I believe that's the core of the board gaming: to sit around the table and exchange ideas and strategies and feelings. That's really cool for me.
I hope it will be possible during the SN. So I hope
That's
we'll meet there.
100% sure, and we're gonna meet. We're gonna meet. That's a promise.
Okay.
And to all of you guys, all of you that you can hear us, we will be there. We will be there.
Okay, so thank you very much, guys. Thank you,
Thank you too.
everybody,
Bye-bye,
for being with
bye-bye.
us.
Bye bye, beautiful people.
Bye.